hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tryna be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to guard. Big numbers, 100 in a bag, that's a big number.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Houston Texans.
Might be fucking with my kicks today.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 300. First.
Cousins on first down.
Almost had it.
To open things up.
Almost had it, baby.
And it's second down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped.
I know that play. I do that play.
Line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Working out of the gun.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. On the return is Jones.
Jones trying to do a little something.
Time on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Oh, he only got 3 on that?
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Set. 19. Alert. Get ready. Rush in.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Watson, open man, the tight end fails. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Texas.
And he takes this
So I'm talking about Texas.
All the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D.
They run the counter. Miller. And
I'll
inside
take that.
the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
This shit go. Should I pause? Yeah, pause. Oh, I can't pause. That should be fucking up right there. I don't have time for that.
From the red zone now, Watson. He'll try and set up the screen.
Damn, man, who I am might get him.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing
Niggas just
yardage back
looking.
at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Go. Go.
To throw is Watson. Escaping.
I couldn't even throw to him.
Anywhere to go.
I gotta find out that button to hit. I really gotta find that button.
Hunter drops him.
Got to find that button. That shit fucking me up.
Because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to
That
contain
shit
him?
is
That also
fucking
tells me the
me
coverage
the
was
fuck
excellent
up.
downfield.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play calling, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
2nd down and goal. Watson. This will be caught at about the 6.
Oh yeah.
And he'll take this.
I'll take that. Play my jam.
Touchdown. 6 yards.
Hey.
Texans are in 6.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys,
give me that.
I remember from playing, if you don't have
Nice
nerves at the
baby.
start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Oh, yeah.
And that one
was the
blown up
penalty.
quickly as he's going to be stopped before
Get the
he can
fuck
even
out of
get
here,
started.
man.
Well, we looked
Get
at
the
each
fuck
other
out of here
and
with this
he flinched. We
bullshit.
knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Cook following the penalty. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1,
6.
and that'll make it 3rd down.
Need 6.
Check 41. Check pass. Check pass.
Play fake.
Oh, yeah.
Blitz coming and down he
Let's
goes.
go, D.
Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Here's Jones on the return. Jones breaking from the contact. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out comes Houston. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT.
Ooh, that was dangerous. I'm glad I got that because that was a fucking dangerous play.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Hey, what's that? 19. Hey, 24. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check, 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 check. Hey, 24. Check, 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 check. Alert flare. 25.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check, check.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Set. 19. Alert. 3 buzz. No.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he gets into the end zone. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down.
Oh, I gotta get the pick, baby.
In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, what a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range. And he's going to go down. They sack him back
motherfucker was by himself, too.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
Oh, God,
They'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
What is that? 19! Line 54! Line 54! Come on, boy!
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, yeah.
For the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Watson off play action.
There you go.
Hopkins on the grab.
That's what I talk about, Hopkins. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Play it.
Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last
Get that.
Look to throw. Now the hit comes and Cousins.
Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Play it. Liking that. They not liking it because they got ugly too.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
White that is 3.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
All right, get that
This will
motherfucker.
be a gain of about 8 to the
yards, baby.
27-yard line.
All right, we gotta be ready for him this time.
Opens the playbook now.
Let's go.
Second and short. What do you think? Early shot here.
I like where you're going.
Damn,
Obviously,
look,
we've
nigga
been
ran
together
right
for a
past
while
me.
because you know me. I want to take that shot.
That motherfucker blocked good as fuck right there.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package.
Dog, they don't stop playing.
Heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah. It's a foot race.
They don't
Past
stop
the
playing.
20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 69 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything.
Let's go.
Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Damn, you gotta be careful doing shit like that.
If he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. And the former Heisman winner. This is
Let's go, Baltimore! Let's go, Baltimore! Let's go, Baltimore!
And he is into the end zone for a
Oh yeah!
touchdown.
Play my shit. Do that dance.
And the Ravens
Oh yeah! Let's go.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra
That
couple
motherfucker
yards here
on
for
the
his
move.
trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
I should have brought that one play out, but let me try this again.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Come on, let's get him, baby.
okay, what are we going to do?
Let's
You
get
don't
that
go away
motherfucker.
from what you
That's
did
so many
before
yards.
because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that
Let's
makes
get that
some adjustments.
motherfucker.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Oh my God! Did he just do that again? All right, we got on short.
Knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A big play there from McCaffrey. 65 yards on the ground. They'll try to run.
Come on, get that motherfucker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind
Make
the
him
line.
fumble, man.
Well, that one was over before it could
Make
get
that
rolling.
motherfucker
How about the
fumble.
D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down.
Second and goal from
Cam
the
by
6
himself, he
this
might be
time.
running there.
In
Dog!
the air now with Newton.
This nigga. Wait. They tried to cheat me. Did this nigga cut block me while I tried to check the guy? What kind of fuck shit is that? Come on, man. Come on, man. You can do better than that, baby.
Throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage. You see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space.
Ah, give me that.
Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have
Uh-oh.
less ground to cover,
All right, this
you gotta
gotta be.
quick with your delivery.
If he ran this shit, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those
It
safeties,
will be
it's
crazy,
almost
but I
like there's a
shall
couple
own that
extra defenders
motherfucker
out
because he
there,
been
right?
running that bitch like a
They
beast.
end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here we go on fourth. Newton
Dog, did he miss him?
will score. Touchdown.
Good one. I can't get mad.
It's a 6-yard
We almost stopped him.
run, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
I see this about to be a battle.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner, and he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys
Dog a block a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
Now the
a little bit better, baby. You can use
back
it.
out onto the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
Now, how the fuck he jumped all the way over there like that? I just, man, I don't got no answer for that. That's just super play, how they have superstars. That's all that is. That's just amazing how he looked like a fucking, United's from the fucking Spartans the way they made him do that.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go,
To throw is Jackson.
Who the fuck they got my nigga throwing to? Dude, Jackson, they making Jackson throw that bad? Come on, man.
At the 47-yard line in enemy
Are they really gonna make him throw that bad?
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's
this shit just pissed me off.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey.
We got something for that
with
wrong
his
shit.
2nd touchdown in this
I just
opening
gotta bring the
quarter.
big dogs
and the
out, but
Panthers
damn.
add on to their lead.
I can't believe they making this nigga throw like that.
Good by Gano. And it's now 21-7.
Boy, get throw. They got him throwing crazy as hell in this.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Tell them niggas what's up. Play my shit.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So there.
Yeah, you got some big boys there, so we're gonna do it like this. Ooh.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown.
Come on,
touchdown,
man.
Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought they might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
A big hitter.
They got this nigga running crazy. Whatever run play that is, that's a beast.
It was important that they set the tone
That's a
and
beast,
show that they can
yeah.
run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and the ball's out. McCaffrey
Yeah.
lost it. And it's picked
Let's
up
go.
by the Ravens.
Let's
And
go,
these guys are gonna
Baltimore.
take over at the 34-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. This pass into the arms of Snead.
Let's go.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Under pressure, and he'll
Damn, that
go
motherfucker
down.
came out of
They'll
nowhere.
sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Brian Burns in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Second down, Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be
Lineman getting in my fucking way and shit.
There back at the 39-yard line. K1 short, able to get him for a loss of about 3.
No, I can't find my play. That's a damn shame. I got a call time.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get out on the front.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Looking left
Damn.
side, Andrews with it complete.
Wow.
Andrews lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this back
Here
all the
we
way
go.
past the 45-yard
This
line.
bullshit.
And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Let's go, baby.
A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Dog.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Are they serious?
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Lag me while I try to call my audible,
are
but it's
able to
cool.
grow their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
This one taken from the 7.
Ooh, he trying to do it again. That motherfucker most definitely trying to do it again.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, the Panther rush too strong.
Oh, he was open too. That's my fault. I can't get nothing right by myself for that one.
Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Hopefully he'll be open
now
again.
After that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's got Snead. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to
Here we go. Here we go with this shit.
Down.
Now I got to pick and play fast as hell because they want to lag me. I can't see nothing.
Drop deep, check.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to... Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Hit down, hit straight, but it's good.
The football at their 42-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of us been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. McCaffrey.
Let's go.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Newton to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Newton sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
No pass interference.
Picked up by James Bradbury. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let's see. Release work right here.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes
this shit lag right there.
Big time sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need
believe that shit happened like that.
17 yards to go on second down. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there and take the hit and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Mario Addison in on the stop. Ingram again. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Dixon.
They keep making my dude fumble.
Loses the football, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home.
Damn.
Comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. They go screen. This is Ingram. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again.
Let's go, Baltimore! Play my jam. Damn, I can't even play it right now. What? Tie game.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game,
how the fuck we do that?
That turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. Tucker now to kick it away.
Can't get mad at nobody but myself for that one. Let's go.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got you. I got you.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Let's go.
Get on. And that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Let's go.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch that tight end. I knew that tight end was getting it. At least we know it now. At least we know what's popping now. Let's go. At least we know what's popping.
A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is McCaffrey on the give. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him maybe a yard.
Make him fumble, baby. You gotta make him fumble.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just
lag go.
It's also at the forefront of the
Thank you, lag button.
Get the ball from him, and since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a run with McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line. Set. 780. Check. 48 to Mike. Come, baby. Come, baby.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the and now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Check back. Whip. Watch the whip.
To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun.
Wow, they got him throwing that bad.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at
Game time. I thought he was gonna bite the bait. shit for right now.